The sun is already shining through my window when I wake up. I feel like a zombie, and my head's killing me. I dig through my pocket and pull out my phone to check the time. It seems I've been asleep for about 13 hours or so. Ugh, no wonder I feel like crap. I sit up and look around the room. I really need to unpack, but right now all I want to do is wash my face, get something to drink, and maybe find some aspirin or something for my headache.
Flash, are you up yet?
I push myself to my feet and shuffle over to the door, opening it.
Good morning! We're about to have breakfast in the dining room in a few minutes. Do you want to get something to eat? Are you alright?
I overslept. Like, a lot. I just woke up.
You weren't kidding when you said you were jet-lagged.
I haven't really slept much the last few days. I've been busy wrapping up a few things in Seattle and getting ready to come here. My parents put me in charge of turning off the power, water, and gas, and a lot of other things. Between that and getting ready for the move, I haven't really had much time to rest.
I see. Well, why don't you freshen up a bit and come down for breakfast? I'll get some headache medicine for you.
Thanks. Where's the bathroom?
Right across the hall and one door over. You're the only one on this floor, so you shouldn't have to worry about any accidents.
Get a whole floor to myself, huh?
Well, unless we get any transfer students or something. Don't take too long.
I round up my shoes, put them on, and head for the bathroom. Hopefully I don't smell too bad because I don't really have time to take a shower right now. My clothes are all still in my suitcase anyway. I splash some water on my face and then head downstairs. I hear voices as I reach the first floor. I look through a doorway and see 4 girls seated at a large table. One of them is Twilight. She already has her nose in a book.
There you are!
Cadance says from behind me, making me jump. As I turn around, she presses a cold glass of orange juice into my left hand and 2 coated caplets in my right hand.
This should help you with the headache. Go on in and sit down. We'll be bringing out breakfast in just a minute.
I swallow the pills. The cool sweetness of the orange juice wakes me up a bit more. I can smell something wonderful cooking nearby. I walk into the dining room and sit down. Almost immediately, all conversation at the table stops as 3 sets of eyes fall on me.
You lost or something, dude?
This comes from a girl with pale blue skin and wild hair in several different colors. Her rose-colored eyes are boring into me, challenging me. She's wearing a blue and white hoodie and blue track pants. Seated across from her is a gorgeous girl with pale white skin and long purple hair styled in elaborate curls. She's wearing a black silk blouse, a long navy blue skirt, and high-heeled black sandals. Elegant is the word that comes to mind. A cup of coffee sits in front of her, and her deep blue eyes are focused on me, full of suspicion and curiosity. I get the feeling she's measuring me. Next to Twilight is a pale yellow girl with a ridiculously long cherry blossom pink hair and blue-green eyes. She's wearing a baggy green sweater and a loose green skirt. She looks terrified of me. As far as first impressions go, I think I screwed this one up big time.
Good morning, Flash. Girls, this is Flash Sentry. He's living here at the dorm now. He just got in last night.
What? What do you mean he's living here? Have you totally flipped, Egghead? This is a girl's dorm. He is not a girl!
I don't like it either, but the other dorms are full. Cadance says this is the only place he can stay.
Oh, that's right. The Golden Oak dorm burned down. You were supposed to stay there, weren't you?
I think so. That's what Cadance said anyway. The elegant girl looks like she's about to say something, but Cadance and 2 more girls walk in. One of the girls is pushing a cart loaded with serving trays, another is carrying stacks of dishes, and Cadance is carrying silverware and napkins.
Breakfast is ready! Ooh, there's somebody new at our table. Hey there!
This girl's skin is a slightly different shade of pink than Cadance's, and her hair is a giant mess of bubblegum pink curls. Her bright blue eyes are full of good cheer, and she's wearing a striped t-shirt and cutoffs. The girl pushing the cart has skin almost the same color as mine, dotted with a healthy smattering of freckles. Her long blonde hair is tied in a loose ponytail which hangs over one shoulder. She's decked out in a knee-length denim skirt, a green and white western shirt, cowboy boots, and a brown Stetson that looks like it's been run over with a tractor a few times. Her green eyes widen as she catches sight of me. As Cadance begins passing out napkins and silverware, she introduces me to each of the girls: Rainbow Dash, Rarity, Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, and Applejack. She explains my situation while Pinkie Pie passes out plates and bowls and then helps Applejack with the serving trays.
So Flash is living here with us. I want everyone to be on their best behavior and get along, alright? I'm pretty sure you can all trust Flash.
I swear, I'll be keeping to my own floor most of the time.
Yeah, well, you better.
It's nice to meet you.
We'll just have to have a welcome party for you.
After breakfast, the girls all head off to do their own things. I help Cadance clear the dishes. As we were washing, she goes over the house rules with me. Pretty standard stuff. The dorm has its own Wi-Fi. We can keep some food items and snacks in our rooms and use the microwaves. Hot plates aren't allowed there. There's a 10 p.m. curfew on school nights that extends to 11 on weekends. And small pets are allowed as long as we clean up after them. I have the rest of the day to myself, but all I really feel like doing is unpacking and maybe doing a little web surfing. Tomorrow is the first day of school. After I put away my things and take a shower, I decide to kick back in my room, watch some television, and do some web surfing. I'm finishing up an email to my folks when there's a knock at the door.
Hey, we got pizza downstairs if you're hungry.
Realizing it's lunchtime, I close my laptop and head downstairs. Applejack, Rainbow Dash, and Twilight are in the lounge, eating pizza off paper plates. We can eat in the lounge?
We're not really supposed to, but as long as we don't make too big of a mess, Cadance doesn't mind.
I help myself to some pizza and a cola and sit down. The TV's on. The volume's turned down. Two men are flying around animatedly on the screen. They're twins with red and white hair, and one of them has a thick mustache. They're both wearing striped vests and straw hats. So, what are you guys watching?
It's just some corny shopping show. The Flim Flam Hour. The stuff they sell is pure crap.
She picks up the remote and changes the channel. An old Daring Do movie is on. Rainbow turns up the volume a little. So, what's there to do in town?
Oh, there's a few things. Mainly shopping, though. There's a movie theater a quick train ride away, and a few good places for grub.
I finish my food and wipe my hands on my jeans. Thanks for the pizza. I'm gonna go upstairs and practice my guitar for a bit. That won't bother you girls, will it?
You play guitar?
Yeah, although I only brought my acoustic with me from home. I figured it'd be a bit much to bring an electric guitar to a dorm, even if I could sneak a nap in here.
Sweet. You any good?
I guess. I have been playing for about 6 years.
Cool. Play something for us sometime.
We'll see. I spend the rest of the afternoon playing my guitar up in my room. I join my dorm mates for dinner. Cadance's husband, Shining Armor, is eating with us. He has white skin, and his messy blue hair is a lighter shade than mine. Like his sister, he has a streak in his hair. In his case, a very light blue. He's tall, broad-shouldered, and well-muscled.
So you're the odd guy out, huh? Man, you are one lucky dog. The one guy in a dorm full of cute girls. Watch yourself around my sister, got it?
Twilight face palms.
Now, Shiny, behave.
There's a lot of food on the table. Barbecue beef brisket, fried chicken, baked beans, mashed potatoes, corn on the cob, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, coleslaw. It looks more like a picnic or a barbecue than dinner at a school dorm. Shining Armor must be reading my mind because he grins and says,
I thought it'd be cool to give you kids one last taste of summer before school starts.
So, Flash, have you checked Canterbook yet?
Canterbook?
It's the school's social media network.
It's pretty much Canterlot High's heart and soul. Every student and teacher is on Canterbook. It has the school bulletin board, the community boards, study groups, study reminders, assignment reminders, chat rooms, private messaging, and even some stuff that's just for fun, like the daily horoscope app.
Oh yes, the horoscope app is very popular.
We're all on it. Even shy kids like Fluttershy here. And the eggheads like Twilight who don't talk much.
That's the first I've heard of it.
You have your student ID, right?
I nod, pulling out my wallet and the plastic student ID card that was mailed to me in Seattle.
Just download the app onto your phone and your laptop and log in with your student ID. You should already have an account.
I pull out my phone. It takes me all of 30 seconds to find the Caitbug app and start downloading it.
You kids have it so easy. Everything's digital now. You don't have to carry your own textbooks or workbooks or notebooks or paper or anything. All you need is a computer. Remember what it was like when we were in high school, Katie?
Yes, we had to carry our books and go to our lockers between classes.
That must have been ever so difficult for you.
The conversation moves on to favorite classes, teachers everyone hopes they either do or don't get, and what they're all looking forward to this year. For the most part, I choose to eat and listen in silence. After dinner, I return to my room, where I downloaded the Caitbug app on my laptop. As soon as it's installed, I log in using my student ID. A message appears. I've barely closed this message when a notification pops up. Friend request. Pinkie Pie wants to be friends on Caitbug. I accept Pinkie's friend request, and then spend a little time filling in my basic profile. Caitbug shows me a list of students I might want to add to my social circle based on my interests. I don't know a single one of them, so I ignore that for now. I noticed the horoscope app, which I recall hearing about at dinner. Even though I don't really believe in horoscopes, I decide to check it out on a whim. I'm a Virgo, so I look at my own horoscope first. Virgo, people you meet may not take a liking to you at first. Don't get discouraged. I reflect on the day I've had. After breakfast, some of the girls in the dorm were pretty hostile to me, but they seem to have accepted me fairly quickly. Soon, another notification pops up. Friend request. Rainbow Dash wants to be friends on Caitbug. I accept it. After a moment's thought, I searched for Twilight and sent her a friend request. I then perused the rest of the horoscopes listed, just for fun. Interesting. Still, I never put that much stock into horoscopes, but since it takes all of 5 seconds to read one, and it might be good for a laugh now and again, I subscribe to the horoscope app. Before I close the app, I noticed there's a special birthday horoscope feature. My own birthday's coming up in a few days. I may have to pay attention to that. It's getting late, and tomorrow's the first day of school. I should get to bed early.